Alright, now let's talk Nintendo. So, if you haven't seen my Sony or Microsoft talks, they'll be like right here, annotated, or you can just check out my channel. They'll be very recent videos. Now we're going to talk Nintendo. Now Nintendo hasn't really done anything recently to talk about, like that's like major or big. So I just want to talk about kind of some of their business practices they've been doing, some of the things they've done that have been pretty stupid, and I want to talk about the Wii U and how it's been struggling. So first we'll start with their business practices. We all know, if you're a gamer, we already know about their Let's Play fiasco, where if your Let's Play videos were longer than like 20 minutes and it was a Nintendo game or whatever, they take all the ad revenue. And there was that thing where there was the Evo tournament where people are playing games, and they were like canceling it, not canceling it, but they were like, don't show Smash Brothers Melee, a game that they're not even in production anymore. There was that thing where the creator of Smash Brothers was like, well, we're not going to put a story mode in the game because people will just look up the ending online or some shit like that. And you can tell they have this huge animosity and like this huge like loathing and hatred for their games being uploaded online, and I don't know why. Like, it's like they're living in the Stone Ages. Like, this is like three cases where you can clearly see they don't like their games being recorded and streamed by other people. And I don't know why. It's such an old school, outdated viewpoint to have about your games. Of course, apparently Sony was pulling down videos recorded with their controller console PlayStation 4 thing, so that's, apparently it's not just Nintendo, but Nintendo's definitely the strongest of this, and they've gone back on their decisions every time, which I like. I'm glad they're doing that, and they're doing it rather quickly. I do. I think within the same day, I believe they were fucking with the stream for the Smash Brothers Melee thing, and within the same day, they took it back and let them do it. So it just makes them look really bad, though. It just makes them look really bad, and I don't know why they're doing this. It's so stupid. And then you have their bullshit. Then they have. This will transition into the Wii U, but their games. No third-party support. They're still trying to rely on their own franchises. Franchises that they won't let people stream online, which is basically free advertisement. They're doing their fucking. What is it? 2014 is going to be like the year where all the games come out. I think Smash Brothers is announced for 2014. Bayonetta 2 is announced for 2014. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is coming out early 2014. Why do we have to wait 2 full years for your console to get games? Why? And like I was saying, their business practices, like they were saying that they weren't ready to build games in HD in like what, 2012? You weren't ready to develop games in HD in the year 2012? You still don't have invites for your games on the Wii U, something that the last generation had? They're so behind, and they're doing nothing to fix it. They're trying to not be competition for Sony and Microsoft, which on one end is smart, but on the other end they're way behind, and they're being different in all the wrong ways. There's plenty of things like linked accounts for your fucking 3DS and your Wii U. Where the hell is that, The 3DS has been getting so many great announcements recently for games, and the Wii U has like nothing. It's barren. The best games you can get on Wii U right now are Super Mario 3D World, Lego City Undercover, and like Wind Waker, which is on GameCube, but that's understandable because Wind Waker is very expensive to buy sometimes when you go on eBay or Amazon. And finding it at a GameStop would be incredibly difficult, and even they would still charge an arm and a leg for the goddamn game. Because GameStop is fucked. But this is about Nintendo. So that's fine, but I still think it's overpriced. It's like $50 for an HD remake. It's discounted, but really? I could buy the Jak and Daxter collection, and that's only like, that was brand new, $40 for 3 games. Now, they weren't HD remakes, they were HD remasterings, and I think that's actually what Wind Waker is, but they went above and beyond the normal remastering call. Like, they made that shit look beautiful on the Wii U. But even still, it's a game that's already been on another system, and it's one of the 3 games that you have it's the best you got. Like, there's other games, sure, like Zombie U was kind of a mixed reaction. Some people hated it, some people loved it. And there were plenty of other things. Like, apparently, I guess there's going to be a Wii U Pokemon game. I don't know. It's like they had like that little teaser a while back when X and Y were coming out that was like HD footage of Pokemon. And if it was HD footage, it had to be the Wii U. So that's eventually going to come out sometime. But that's the thing, is like they have their big thing for the Wii U, you know, at E3. Well, they didn't have an E3, they had a Nintendo Direct. And they show all these games, and it's like, oh, 2004, oh yeah, Mario Kart's coming out in 2014. Why do we have to wait 2 fucking years? I mean, they apologized for not having a good lineup, which I give them respect for, because other companies would not just flat out apologize for that. They would try to pretend it didn't happen. That's what Microsoft and Sony would do. But they came out there, they apologized for it, but it shouldn't even be an issue. You shouldn't be behind when it comes to developing for HD systems. You shouldn't be behind when it comes to social interaction, which is like one of the Wii U's biggest fucking things that it's trying to push, and yet it doesn't even have what other systems had, like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, cross-game chat? Nope. I'm pretty sure Super Mario 3D World does not have online multiplayer where you can join up with your friends, and you guys might know, or you might not know, I'm sure I mentioned this, I'm a single-player gamer. I hardly ever do multiplayer, but, so for me personally, the Wii U is fine, for me, but I'm one person, and I'm a minority when it comes to those things. You know, oh, and Sonic the Lost World came out recently. That's probably a pretty good game. But the Wii U's lineup is pretty poor, and it's been poor for a year. The 3DS was poor for about a year too, but it's a handheld, different market. Sales aren't as, you know, sales aren't as big of a deal, you know. So, I mean, really, the Wii U needs games. It needs third-party support. Nintendo needs to stop like living in the dark ages when it comes to development, when it comes to social interaction and online interaction. They need to stop living in the dark ages when it comes to fucking Let's Play videos and people uploading footage online. They really need to update their shit. They really need to fix this crap, because it's bullshit, I think. I mean, the biggest enemy of the Wii U, the biggest thing that's holding the Wii U back, is Nintendo. And no one should ever have to say that. Nobody. But they have to, because it's the truth. I hope they fix things. I hope they get back on track. I hope they stop posting financial losses. And I really hope that they, you know, just bring in the third-party support. Have people want to develop on your system, you know. Have your first-party games made quicker. You know, you said you weren't ready for HD development. Well, now you are, so start cranking out games. This is your last chance. There's going to be Christmas this year with a few games coming out, and then 2014 is going to start with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and probably some other games that I don't know about. Then eventually there's going to be Mario Kart, and then 2014's it's like, I'm not going to say it's your last year, but if you want this to be a really successful system, you're going to need to bring the games. Christmas and 2014. That's just bottom line. And that's still not going to fix the social interaction problems, but, you know, you can fix those through like patches or updates, you know, system updates for the most part. I'm not sure how much you can put in a system update, but you can put quite a bit, so you better do it, because this is just not bueno for you guys right now. I mean, I still love Nintendo. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Nintendo hater. I love Nintendo, but, you know, all these people try to defend what they're doing. You really can't at this point. They need to change. They need to fix shit. And that's just the bottom line. So, yeah, ranted about Nintendo, ranted about Microsoft, somewhat ranted about Sony with the Jak and Daxter thing, but mostly just was excited about stuff. Doesn't mean I'm a Sony fanboy. Doesn't mean I'm a Microsoft hater. Well, I'm not a Microsoft hater because haters just hate to hate. I have reasons for hating Microsoft and for hating Xbox, so not really a hater, but I don't like Microsoft or Xbox. And Nintendo I love, but it's because I love Nintendo so much that I hate seeing what they're doing. So anyways, thanks for watching. Again, annotation to the other two of the big three gaming companies. And thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.